Recently, I was hit head-on by a drunk driver while riding my motorcycle home from work. I've had to come up with some things I can do during my rehabilitation to help keep my soul alive. And so something that I fell on was Dungeons & Dragons. I have never played before in my entire life, but I am terrified of role-playing. I got ChatGPT queued up. Let's get this session started. I have a character made, a level 1 Tiefling barbarian I just started. Her name is Valenea Xinder Woll. She had a sister who was very small and worked essentially as the brains for Valenea. Think Master Blaster, but in Dungeons & Dragons setting with 2 tieflings.
You begin at a traveling Fae carnival that only appears once every 8 years. Valenea gently pushes open the performers-only door, her big hand careful not to snap the handle clean off. The squeaky hinge sings a tiny note as the door swings inward and reveals organized chaos. Inside is a small backstage lounge, but it looks more like a wizard's closet collided with a clown school. Costumes hang from floating hangers. Magical props drift lazily in midair. A flamingo in a tutu reads a newspaper upside down. 3 figures turn to look at you. A halfling in a glittering coat is juggling rubber chickens, but the chickens are juggling him. A tabaxi mime nods at you, then promptly pretends to be trapped in an invisible box, which she's clearly not, but commits to fully. And finally, a floating talking top hat with googly eyes gasps,
"It's you, the big music lady. You were spectacular."
They all cheer and rush over. The halfling leaps onto a spring-loaded chair, flips through the air, and lands gracefully on your shoulder.
You are one of us now, a fellow performer. That means you can help us with the prank.
Oh no, I know that voice. We're in trouble.
The talking hat hovers closer and lowers its volume.
There's a snooty illusionist in the Hall of Mirrors who refuses to laugh. We made him a magic whoopee cushion, but he banished it. We need someone new, someone bold, someone musical.
The halfling points to a glowing, spiraled kazoo sitting on a pillow.
Will you help us prank a fey wizard with a musical fart spell?
Valenea has a choice. Accept the mission, take the enchanted kazoo of chaos, and prank the illusionist. Politely decline and leave these tricksters to their nonsense. What does Big Music Lady do?
I am definitely asking Valerie what she thinks.
Valerie hovers just over your shoulder, arms crossed, looking at the floating kazoo like it's some kind of cursed relic from the 9 hells, which, honestly, it might be. She gives you a long, thoughtful pause, then sighs with a smile in her voice.
Well, technically we came here to find something important. But also, that kazoo sparkles like it has unresolved emotional issues, and you do love making people laugh.
She floats around to face you.
If this illusionist is really that grumpy, maybe a prank is exactly what he needs. And you, Big Music Lady, have a gift now. Maybe even the power to make someone laugh and fart at the same time. That's magic.
She gestures towards the kazoo.
Let's do it, Val, but only if it feels fun to you.
The kazoo waits on its pillow, humming faintly with chaotic energy. Do you take the enchanted kazoo of chaos and join the prank?
So Valenea says,
I loves butt thunder and making people laugh. But I do not like pranks that hurt people. That's what the devils in the hells do. We will not harm this magic man with our joke, will we?
The halfling places a hand over his heart and gasps dramatically, eyes wide with sincerity.
hurt him? No, heavens no. We're not devils, dear Big Music Lady. We're delightful chaos enthusiasts.
He hops off your shoulder, does a little spin, and the enchanted kazoo floats up between you.
It won't sting, burn, curse, hex, or harm. The worst it'll do is make a magical raspberry sound, poof some glitter, and maybe make him giggle against his will. Just a little nudge toward joy.
The floating top hat does a somersault in midair and adds,
He's had a sour face for 2 entire moon cycles. That's practically a felony in the Feywild.
I think it's safe, Val. Just a joke. not a trap.
The kazoo hums with anticipation. Do you take the enchanted kazoo of chaos and accept the mission to prank the frowny illusionist?
I take the enchanted kazoo of chaos and I accept the mission.
Val, let's make Angry Magic Man make butt thunder.
You grab the enchanted kazoo of chaos, and the moment your hand closes around it, it lets out a soft, magical, like a polite, shimmering toot in the wind, followed by a little glitter poof. The room falls silent. Then, the halfling drops to his knees in mock reverence.
She has the power!
The mime claps silently, then pretends to explode. The floating top hat spins in circles.
But Thunder, she said the thing.
Valerie's laughter bubbles in your ear.
Oh no, they definitely think you're the weird one now. I love it.
As you hold the kazoo, its magic attunes to your spirit. You feel it hum with gleeful anticipation. It seems to like you. You now possess Enchanted Kazoo of Chaos. Wondrous item, minor magic. Once per day, you can blow this kazoo to unleash a magical butt thunder sound effect, fart, accompanied by harmless sparkles, and a 50% chance of making someone laugh uncontrollably for 1 round. DC 12 Wisdom save. Targets are not harmed. It's meant to break tension, not bones. The performers give you directions to the Hall of Illusions, where the illusionist, known only as Snivin the Stoic, can be found. The mime mimics a grumpy face, arms crossed, and then a huge surprised laugh. The gnome nods solemnly.
Give him joy, big music lady. Give him thunder.
The prank mission begins, ready to head to the Hall of Illusions.
Yes, absolutely.
You step back out into the carnival night, the kazoo of chaos tucked safely into your belt like a sacred weapon of silliness. The big top fades behind you, music and laughter still echoing, while Valerie hums a marching tune in your ear, off-key but with heart. The path to the Hall of Illusions is quieter than the rest of the carnival. Lanterns float gently overhead, casting soft glows on the winding trail. The laughter fades here, replaced by soft whispers and the flicker of candlelight reflecting off mirrors. And then, you see it. The Hall of Illusions rises ahead of you, a building made entirely of shimmering mirrors, each one slightly off angle so it looks like it's breathing. The walls ripple with reflections, some of you, and some not. A sign above the entrance reads, according to Valerie, "Truth is a reflection only the heart can recognize."
Ugh. He's definitely the kind of guy who drinks tea with no honey.
Just inside, a long hallway of mirrors stretches into the distance, growing darker. Sitting at a floating desk made of mist and glass, flipping through a book with glowing pages, is a man with a long nose, sharp robes, and the sourest face you've ever seen. He radiates, takes himself very seriously, energy. This is Snivin the Stoic. He doesn't look up.
Do not disturb me. I'm studying echoes.
What does Valenea do? Play it cool and sneak in a kazoo blast? Try to engage him in conversation? Blow the kazoo immediately with reckless joy? Something else entirely?
Valenea, not really understanding the essence of the joke and what's really going on, whispers to Valerie.
Do I throw this at Angry Magic Man?
As she holds the kazoo, thinking it's like a weapon.
But I thought we weren't going to hurt Angry Magic Man, Val.
No, my silly sister. We need to make music with it, like we did in the tent. But we have to be sneaky, big sister.
So I just walk up to him without like malice intent.
How do you study sounds, Magic Man? I thought big paper blocks are what make folks smart.
Snivin the Stoic slowly looks up from his glowing pages. His face doesn't move, not a twitch. His voice is colder than a winter sock full of ice cubes.
Sound is a vibration. Echoes are a memory. Books are tools. I am smarter than you.
A long, awkward silence follows. He returns to his reading. Valerie gasps quietly in your ear.
Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, big sister. Now you have permission.
The kazoo in your hand hums softly, sensing the moment has arrived. It glows a little.
Play us the Symphony of Butt Thunder, Val.
Are you ready to unleash the kazoo? If yes, roll a performance check to see how majestic your toot truly is. Add your charisma modifier. This will determine how loud, magical, and effective the prank is. Let's see if Sniven's sour face can survive it.
"17 plus 1.
Performance check, 18. The symphony of butt thunder shall echo through the Feywild for ages. Valenea raises the enchanted kazoo of chaos with the solemnity of a knight drawing her sacred blade. You take a deep breath,
Make it count, big music lady.
and you blow. The kazoo unleashes a magnificent, magical, multi-layered butt thunder that reverberates through the Hall of Illusions, like a heroic trumpet solo played by a flatulent dragon. Sparkles explode in the air. A gentle breeze carries the sound down the mirrored corridor. The fart note harmonizes with itself, forming a celestial chord of divine silliness. The mirrors reflect the sound back and forth, creating a glorious ripple of echoing toot blasts. Sniven freezes. One eye twitches. A single eyebrow lifts by maybe a millimeter.
Was that you?
Then a giggle. A small, restrained, involuntary. Then he snorts. And finally, with a noise that sounds like a wounded goose sneezing, Sniven the Stoic breaks into uncontrollable, undignified laughter. He doubles over, gasping for air, holding his sides, tears streaming down his face.
The resonance! The harmonics!
Val, you broke him. You tooted his soul.
Mission complete. Sniven, now gasping between giggles, reaches into his robes and pulls out a small glowing shard shaped like a mirror sliver.
To take it! It's a token of my gratitude. It unlocks the back entrance to the mirror maze. You've earned it!
He collapses back into his misty chair, still chuckling faintly. You receive Mirror Shard Token. Grants access to the secret path inside the Hall of Illusions. Can be used once to reveal a hidden truth or illusion. Smells vaguely like sparkles and vengeance. Valerie floats beside you, beaming with pride.
Well done, big sister. You didn't throw it, you played it.
Ready to explore deeper into the Hall of Illusions? Or shall we return to the carnival for more fun?
Can I see the secret path that the mirror shard grants access to, please?
Absolutely. As you hold the Mirror Shard token in your hand, it begins to glow softly. A silvery blue shimmer that pulses in time with your heartbeat. The mirrors around you hum in response, their surfaces rippling like disturbed water. You raise the shard, and the light reflects off one tall, full-length mirror near the end of the hall. The surface ripples once, then twice, and then it opens. A soft whooshing sound fills the room as the mirror parts like a curtain, revealing a hidden passage beyond. The hallway inside is quiet, narrow, and lined with strange illusions. One mirror shows you as a small child, happily dancing with Valerie. Another shows you as a massive warrior, surrounded by cheering villagers. One shows you with wings made of starlight, and another shows nothing at all. Just darkness, silent, waiting. Valerie floats close.
These are pieces of who you are, who you might be, who you were.
At the end of the hall, a pedestal waits, with a small sealed box resting on top. A plaque reads, according to Valerie,
Only the truly brave may open what is hidden.
do you wish to open the box at the end of the secret path, or inspect one of the mirrors more closely first?
I would like to inspect the mirror that shows me as a small child, happily dancing with Valerie. She looks alive again, and that makes Valenea sad and happy at the same time.
Valenea steps slowly toward the mirror that shows you and Valerie as children dancing. In the reflection, you're small, perhaps no older than 6. You wear a little wooden sword on your belt, swinging it clumsily as your sister twirls around you in a swirl of laughter and ribbons. She's alive, whole, bright-eyed, her feet barely touching the ground as she moves. You can hear faint echoes of music in your mind. A song you don't remember knowing, but somehow know is yours. Valerie in the reflection turns and, somehow, looks right at you. The real you, not the little girl. She smiles, warm and unburdened. Then she holds out her hand to the child you and whispers something you can't quite hear. Valerie, your Valerie, the spirit on your back, says nothing. She's very quiet. Her voice is soft when it finally comes.
I remember that day. You tripped over your sword and you cried because you thought I'd never want to dance with you again. But I never stopped, Val. I'm still dancing with you. Every day. Even now.
Your reflection reaches up and hugs her, and she hugs you back. You feel something wet on your cheek and realize it's your own tear. Valerie's voice catches.
You are so much stronger than I ever got to be.
The mirror glows for a moment, then gently fades. The image disappears. Would you like to open the box now, or stay here a while longer?
I would like to inspect one of the other mirrors, please.
Of course. This one shows you as a massive warrior, towering, radiant, muscles rippling like carved marble. Your horns longer, curved like a crown. You wear armor made of starlight and steel, and dozens, no, hundreds of villagers cheer your name. They chant not "Big Music Lady," but
Valenea the Gentle!
Valenea the Brave!
Protector of the Small!
you see yourself lift a child high into the air on one shoulder, a Tiefling child who smiles so brightly it lights up the sky in the reflection. Behind you, a banner waves in the wind. It's marked not with a crest, but with Valerie's ribbon. Valerie hovers beside you, her voice trembling with awe.
Is that what could be? You, with people, being seen.
She brushes your cheek again with phantom fingers.
You've already protected me. Maybe one day this reflection won't be a what if. Maybe it will be real.
The mirror pulses softly with golden light, like it believes in you too. Would you like to inspect the final mirror, the one that shows nothing? Or open the box on the pedestal?
I would like to inspect the mirror where I have wings of starlight.
You step toward the mirror that glows faintly with cool, silvery light, the one where you have wings of starlight. In the reflection, you are still Valenea, but different. You stand atop a cliff, silhouetted against a vast sky full of constellations that shift and move like living things. And from your back stretch 2 great wings, not feathery like an angel's, but made of something impossible. Light and shadow braided together, flecked with tiny stars. They shimmer with every breath, flowing like the night sky had fallen in love with you. Your feet lift gently from the earth. You rise, slowly, peacefully, into the sky. Below, you see people looking up. They don't cheer. They don't worship. They simply watch, with quiet awe, like you've reminded them of something they forgot, like hope. Valerie is speechless. After a long pause, she finally whispers,
I never imagined you like this. You look like the sky gave you its heart. You're still you, though. You still have that goofy smile.
You watch as the starlit you lands, gently, to hug a small child crying alone in a field. Wings folding behind you, you kneel and hold them close. Valerie exhales.
That's still the best part of you. Wings or not.
The mirror doesn't fade like the others. It lingers, waiting, like it wants you to remember this version of yourself. Would you like to inspect the final mirror, the one that shows nothing, or approach the box on the pedestal now?
I ask Valerie what's happening because Valenea doesn't understand the tricks of the mirrors. So Valerie floats close, her tiny hand resting gently against my cheek, like she used to when I had bad dreams in the Nine Hells. Her voice is soft but steady.
These aren't tricks, Val. They're truths. Or maybe pieces of truth. This place, this Hall of Illusions, it doesn't lie. It shows.
She turns toward the mirrors, her ghostly eyes glimmering.
One showed us a memory, something that was. One showed us something you could be if you keep following your heart. And one showed you with wings. Not because you're destined to fly, but because it believes you already lift others up.
And then she spins slowly midair and faces me again.
They're not traps. They're windows. This place sees all different versions of you that could exist. And maybe already do somewhere.
And then she nods towards the final mirror. The one that has nothing on it.
That one's empty because maybe you haven't filled it yet.
And then she floats beside me, watching quietly.
You don't need to understand it all, big sister. You just have to keep being you. That's more magic than any wizard I've ever known.
Would you like to look into the final mirror now, the one that shows nothing, or open the sealed box waiting at the end of the hall?
Yes, I would like to look into the final mirror now.
You step slowly toward the final mirror, the one that showed nothing. No reflection, no memory, no possible future, just stillness. A blank pane of silvery glass, smooth and cold. It's not broken, it's not enchanted, it's simply empty. Valerie hovers beside you, silent. You stand in front of it, expecting something to happen. And then, a faint shimmer, not an image, not a vision, just a glow. A flicker of light where your reflection should be, like the mirror is waiting. Valerie's voice is quiet.
I think this one's special.
She leans in close, inspecting it, from all angles.
It's not showing you what was, or what could be. It's asking you to decide what goes here.
And then she, floats in front of it, and she faces me, and, puts her hand against the glass.
It's your blank page, Val.
You watch as a tiny glimmer forms in the mirror, a faint outline of you, just a silhouette, standing tall. But nothing else. No armor, no wings, no child self, no illusions, just you, as you are, right now. And maybe that's enough. The mirror accepts your presence. No reward, no trap, just quiet acknowledgement. Would you like to now approach the sealed box at the end of the corridor?
Yes, please.
You walk slowly to the pedestal at the end of the hall, past the mirrors that shimmer softly behind you, reflections of the past, the possible, and the promise of who you are becoming. The sealed box sits quietly on a cushion of black velvet. It's simple, wooden, etched with tiny swirling patterns. There's no lock. You reach out and lift the lid. Inside is a small bundle wrapped in silvery cloth. As you unfold it, you find the ribbon of remembrance. A long, deep purple ribbon, impossibly soft, faintly warm to the touch. When tied to an item, weapon, pack, harness, etc., the ribbon gently glows when you speak to someone who is no longer living. Once per long rest, you may re-roll any failed saving throw while calling on someone you love who has passed. The ribbon is woven with subtle starlight and the unmistakable scent of Valerie's favorite flowers. As you lift it from the box, the hallway behind you glows a little brighter, not because of magic, but because you are carrying light now. Valerie doesn't say anything at first. Then softly,
You remembered. And now, so will I.
You may add the ribbon of remembrance to your inventory. Would you like to leave the Hall of Illusions now and return to the carnival? Or would you like to sit a while longer?
I would like to return to the performers-only room in the tent to see what everyone thought of the prank.
As you step once more through the mirror door, you open with the shard. the hidden passage closes gently behind you, not shutting you out, but giving you space to carry its magic forward. Outside, the music of the carnival returns, brighter, livelier now. Laughter spills across the fairgrounds like sunlight on water. You make your way back to the performers-only door at the big top tent, and as you open the door,
Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me on this project. I'm really having so much fun doing it. If you're having fun too, please leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. If I got something wrong, since, I'm new to this, please leave a comment down below and let me know what I should have done to get it right. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified when new content comes out. Thanks again. Take care. Special thanks to all my channel members. Demolition Crew, Ruka. Wrecking Crew, you all rock.